Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here back with you guys. So, if you remember, some time ago, I came on the live and I showed you my new pets. So, it's been a few weeks with my pets. I got something very interesting, if you remember. I got an ant farm, and this is what it looks like right here. And if you remember, this is what I got. It was completely empty, and I spilled the sand in here. And check this out. In just a couple of weeks, look what they have created. Look at all these ants. And we got some on top as well. If you look right here, check this out. So we got some of the ants right on the top. And I don't want to shake it too much, but it's been a very, very interesting experience to be able to observe these guys every single day, making their tunnels and working together and eating the food and drinking the water that I gave them every single day. It was absolutely an incredible experience to witness. On another note, right after that, I got caterpillars that were going to turn into butterflies. So today, we're in a very, very special moment that we are going to be transferring the caterpillars that actually grew so much and have began forming their chrysalid. The chrysalid is a really cool. It's the cocoon where they're going to be safe and transform into a butterfly from a caterpillar. So I'm actually going to be transporting them into this enclosure right over here, and I'm actually going to take them out of their cups. So if you remember what they looked like, and if you're tuning in for the first time now, you can actually look at the previous videos and you can see how small they were. They were so tiny when I just got them, but now they grew in size. And check this out, I have to be very, very careful when I lift it because they are in a very fragile state right now. So check this out. If you notice, the caterpillars are hanging from the top. Do you see that? And it looks like an upside down J, or it looks like a head of a horse, right? So in this cup right over here, there are a total of 5 caterpillars, and I have 2 sets of them, right? So this is another set right over here, and they're all going to be, look at this, check this out. They're all going to be turning into butterflies very shortly, and once that's done, I'm going to release them. That's going to be a tough part, but that's part of their life cycle, that they're supposed to be outside. So part of this journey, well, the caterpillars, they don't really make much movement as the ants do, which was actually pretty cool to see. But once they're going to be transforming, that's going to be something very cool to watch. So this is what we're going to do now. So I've never done this before. I know actually many of you guys reached out and said that you've done this in school when you were younger, or were looking to do this with your kids. I think this is a great opportunity. I did get them from insectlore.com if you guys want to check it out. This is not a sponsored ad, but I do know a few people who reached out. They tried to purchase it from them and they were sold out. I do think the company is going to they're going to have some more very soon, but this is something really cool that I was able to do. And a lot of my clients, for those that don't know the type of work that I do, I'm a psychotherapist and I work with all different types of ages, especially with kids and with teenagers and even adults who find this fascinating. I work with a lot of different types of animals. I have dogs, cats, parrots, bunnies, and even tarantulas. And now we just added some ants and even caterpillars that are going to be transforming soon. So it's a very interesting way to be able to connect with people and have some commonality and also some interests. You know, animals are a fascinating thing to be able to talk about, and it's proven to help people calm down and relax in session. Sometimes even overcoming a fear. You know, a lot of times people have fear of certain types of animals, and talking about this and normalizing it and helping people overcome their fears and phobias is something really awesome that I'm happy to be a part of. So check this out. So what we're going to do here today is we are going to be transporting these the caterpillars into these holders over here. We're going to put this into the enclosure right over here. So check this out. I've never done this before. This is my first time. All right, so here we go. So we got 2 of them, and the reason why I have 2 is because there's 2 cups. And what we're going to do is, I believe we're going to flip the cup and put it right over here. If you look at this area right here, it's open. So that's what it's going to look like. All right. So, and check this out. This is a flower. Well, it's supposed to look like a flower. And this is a sponge here. And I'm going to have to, once the butterflies are going to emerge, we're going to put some sugar water in this. So this way they can eat. All right. We're going to put this inside. And let's take a look and see what we have to do. So this is what it looks like. This is the manual. All right, so we are in step 3. All right, this is step 3 right over here. We are going to be transferring the caterpillars from here into this section right over here. All right, so let's take a look. I made sure to wait so we can do this together. I haven't done this before. So let's see what it says here. It says, let's look. It says, here's what to do. Gently remove the lid with the hanging chrysalids from the cup of caterpillars. All right, so let's remove the lid. All right, just nice and steady, right? We don't want to rush the process because they're in a very, very fragile state right now. Oh, check this out. Look at this. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see the caterpillars? Look at that. All right. And it says step 2. Gently remove all the webbing surrounding the chrysalids with a cotton swab. All right. Let's see. Let's get a cotton swab. I'm going to do it with this because I don't have a cotton swab. I hope I'm doing this right. All right, let's see. This was the webbing. All right. Interesting that looks. Okay, next step. It says, carefully insert the lid sideways into the slot in the chrysalid holding log. Then place the chrysalis holding log in the butterfly habitat. So this is the holding log. We're going to gently flip it. We're going to flip it this way. All by themselves. Look at that. They're moving all by themselves. One down, one more to go. And this is what the remainders look like. Right, so this was their food, and the black stuff is their poop. But it was time for them to be transferred. I'm so curious to see how they transfer into butterflies. All right, here we go. We're gonna go for round 2. All right. All right. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I don't know. Am I allergic to these guys? Can it be? I'm not sure, but we're gonna make it. Okay. Here we got the empty cups. All right. Then it's gonna say we're gonna wait till step 4, and step 4 is watch the birth of your butterflies. After 7 to 10 days, your painted lady butterflies will emerge from the chrysalids. At first, the butterfly's wings will be soft and crumpled. The butterfly will slowly stretch and strengthen their wing. Look at this. This is what's gonna happen next. Right after they're gonna be in this casing for a couple of days. And then we're going to see them emerge and start to eat the food from that flower thing that I showed you before. So this has been a pretty interesting experience with watching them transform, and a lot of my clients, adults and children, enjoyed looking at them during session. And almost every single time somebody walked into my office, they asked me, what is that? Tell me more about it. And it was a great conversation starter. And many times, for kids and for families, this is something that you guys can have as an easy pet. I know a lot of times parents want to have kids want pets, and it's a little bit difficult for parents to get pets because of the commitment and the financial cost of it. But this is something really simple to have, requires very little care. Here, even in the ant farm, I put a couple of drops of water in it every couple of days, and then I give them a piece of banana. I sometimes let my clients feed them and give them some water, and they actually very much enjoy doing that, even for something so small like an ant. It's a very nurturing type of activity to be able to feed something and and care for something and watch them work together. I'm not sure if you guys knew, but ants are able to lift almost 20 pounds, 20 times more of their body weight. So it's like, imagine a young child. They would be able to lift 20 times more than their body weight. That would mean they can almost even lift a car. So that's something really incredible. And to be able to have those type of conversations with kids and talking about teamwork and working together. So it's definitely a great conversation starter, and even respecting boundaries. A lot of times kids want to touch the ants and touch the animals, but we have to talk about respecting space. So being able to use animals in such an incredible way, to be able to talk about real life skills that we can apply from person to person, I think using animals is so awesome. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today and checking out this whole situation. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Take care, everybody. Here we go. And for the last, here we go. Check this out. Up and close. Up close. Look at that. This is the ant farm. And this is what it looks like. Right here on the bottom, we gave them some food and water, and watch them. Look at that. Up here we have a banana. Somebody put in a banana. One of the kids put in a banana yesterday. Right. And the final one. Look at this. Here we go. We got the caterpillars. All right, guys. Stay tuned